Everybody asks, how's the market? But there's not a one size fits all answer. Let's look at Thornlands, for example. You've essentially got two markets within one right now. On one hand, you've got what I'll call the small lot, your typical Kinross, Waterline estate, those kind of properties, let's say 300 to 550 square meters. And on the other hand, you've got what we'll call your more standard residential established properties, 550 to 1,000 square meters. You probably hear all about supply, and it's the number one thing that's driving prices up or down or making them plateau. And it's a very important thing to look at when you're assessing the market. Your small lot homes make up around about 2,400 of the properties within Thornlands. And your more established properties that we spoke about before make up about 3,200 of the homes in the suburb. But it's the supply of properties on the market in those categories that makes a huge difference. In the small lot homes, you've got 27 properties for sale right now. And in the more established properties, you've only got 21 for sale, despite there being far more of those properties in the suburb. But the numbers don't even tell the whole picture. It's actually a little bit worse than it sounds. Now, the reason being is in your established family homes, the ones I spoke about before, you've got such a variety of different properties. Whereas in your small lot homes, a lot of them are very comparable. I'd say 2/3 of those, maybe 3/4, are probably made up of 4-bed, 2-bath, low-set homes built in the last 10 to 12 years. So the million-dollar question is, what does that mean for your pricing? Well, in your small lot homes, it means the buyers have a lot of choice at the moment. And when the homes are pretty comparable, it means you're at the mercy of everybody else and what they're doing with their pricing. So all of a sudden, when your neighbor drops their price by 100 grand, or the one down the road gets desperate and sells cheap, that's immediately affecting the value of your property. In the more established homes, it's a little bit more resilient because the properties are so different and the buyer demand's still there, the supply is still low, so the results going through in there tend to be a little bit better. And this is exactly why you've got markets within markets and there isn't a one size fits all answer to how's the market.